let's talk about the weather.
Yeah, we're tracking some severe storms that could cause some dangerous wind overnight. We're going to take a live look now over the Galleria area, where things are a little bit calmer this afternoon.
Yeah, but what a difference a few hours makes. This is we've got some video on the left side of the screen from earlier today. See those storm clouds rolling in and a lot of wind and rain moving through. Maybe you felt it.
Yeah, we're set to see more heavy rain and wind like that overnight. We've got team coverage now with our meteorologists Tim Pandagis and David Paul. They are tracking those storms and timing everything out for you. Let's start with Tim.
Hey, Ron and Reka. Yeah, we had round one come through this morning, and it really didn't affect everybody. It was along and to the east of I-45. It was a quick mover. There were some gusty winds, frequent lightning, and very, very heavy rain. Now, round two, that's brewing off to our north and west, is going to hit everybody in the overnight hours with gusty winds, a lot of heavy rain, and the potential of a lot of lightning as well. Current picture on radar, things have quieted down significantly. There are still a few straggler little downpours developing and lifting on through. That may dampen things up very briefly, but they're moving at a pretty good clip from south to north. But here's the situation to our northwest. You see an expansive area of severe thunderstorm watches that have already been issued. And notice the shape in which they are. It's almost a bow, and that is in anticipation of a pending cold front that is dropping on through the panhandle now and will pick up forward momentum and slam through our area in the overnight tonight. The parent low sitting over the panhandle now as well. Warm front to the east of it with a flow, low-level jet bringing in some moisture, humidity, and unfavorable conditions. And then the cold front that's going to be sliding on through, interacting with that warm, humid air as well. So here's how it plays out on future track going through the overnight. Look at how quickly it moves. We're at 9:30 tonight. It's already heading on into the San Angelo area and some storms moving through Dallas and Austin. And then by midnight, we're starting to see the leading edge. They're already inching close to our northwestern cities and counties. Then we fast forward just 2 hours and it's already heading into northwestern portions of Harris County. Notice the bowing signature of this line. That's indicative of some gusty winds, straight line damaging winds, and then it hauls through for the next couple of hours, makes it to the coast by 5 a.m. with the gusty winds encompassing the entire area. On top of that, 1 to 2 inches of heavy rainfall. It's gone by 9-10 o'clock. It's picking up that forward momentum out of here a little bit earlier, and then clearing conditions will start to work on in. But David, as that blows in here later on tonight, it's going to pack a punch with some gusty winds likely.
And that bow echo formation is what we are most concerned about. That is indicative of a line of storms that can produce very strong straight line winds. And so a stormy night is in store indeed. Straight line wind damage appears likely if this forecast does verify. Wind speeds, wind gusts of 40 to 70 miles an hour, maybe even a little bit stronger than that. Possible, if not likely, if this line of storms does indeed begin to bow out as we've been seeing in run to run with the rapid refresh model. Damage from that type of a storm system, tree branches, medium-sized branches in some cases could be snapped. Sheds, metal roofs, metal awnings, lawn chair, garbage cans, loose items can be blown around. And so power outages will be likely across the area. I think we saw more than 50,000 just from this morning's thunderstorms. I think we could see a lot more than that overnight if indeed that forecast does verify. So looking at the severe threats as they stand right now, looks most likely that it is straight line wind damage. And we've got that at a medium high threat overnight tonight as those line of storms come through. Large hail, probably not a player with this type of a situation. Now, tornadoes, we may see what we call gust-nados. These are small, very short-lived tornadoes that can develop right on the leading edge of that line of storms. Usually EF0s, EF1s, the weakest of the tornadoes, but those can focus and cause more damage. So that will be a possibility tonight. We've got it low, but I expect we'll see 1 or 2 tornado warnings with this. And then street flooding. So I think we're going to see 1, 2, maybe 3 inches come through pretty quickly. So it's minor nuisance street flooding overnight, but that can be very widespread. So your commute tomorrow morning will be impacted by rain. So again, how much rain would a line like this produce as it sweeps in from northwest to southeast? Widespread rain totals of 1, 2, and many spots with 3 inches as that line comes on through. It races through quickly, but it's going to put down some heavy rain and some heavy rainfall rates that I expect to cause at least some nuisance ponding and minor street flooding across southeast Texas. After all of this clears, Tim, it looks like we've got a beautiful setup going into the holiday weekend.
front, David, is going to bring a change in air masses as we go on into the upcoming next few days. And that means lower humidity, at least for a couple of days, which is good news. So look at it here on our modeling. The brown is dry air, the green is moist air. So we see a little bit of a relief building on in with some slightly lower dew points, and that'll lead us into a really nice Memorial Day weekend. We're in the 90s again. Sunny and hot, but we will be dry Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. The rest of the 7-day forecast does have plenty of sunshine in it, lasting right into the middle of next week. Starting tomorrow, after those storms blow on through, we'll see some rapid clearing by the afternoon. Notice air temperatures will take a little while to warm back up in the 90s. We've got 2 days at or below average after the storms pull away on Thursday and Friday. Sunny and dry and gorgeous. Overnight lows in the low 60s by Thursday morning. Something to look forward to, guys.
All right. Thank you so much, Tim. And now is a good time to download the KHOU 11 app. Be sure to turn on push notifications for severe weather alerts and just tap the gear icon and follow the notification directions from there.